Alright, boys, so I just emptied out all of my extra acrylic black paint. I just emptied out this whole thing plus another couple of them into this bowl. That's a pretty big amount. And so for the textile medium, okay, so let me just back up for a second. We're basically trying to make our own leather and vinyl recoloring balm using textile medium and acrylic black paint. So it's supposed to be, this is the formula. Um, so acrylic is 2 parts, textile medium is 1 part. So it's 2 to 1. And then the textile medium breakdown is 2 parts glycerin, 2 parts water, 2 parts vinegar. Or 1 part vinegar. 2 parts glycerin, 2 parts water, 1 part vinegar. Okay. And an example numbers breakdown, if you were to do it by number, is 75 ml acrylic, and then half of that, because it's 2 to 1, so half of that would be your textile medium. That'd be 37.5 milliliter textile medium, and then that breaks down to 37.5 divided by 5, because there's a total of 2, 2, and 1, so 5 total parts. So divided by 5 would give you your vinegar, which is 1 part, which is 7.4. So it's that divided by 2 is the textile, because it's 2 to 1. So that's 37.5 divided by 5 is 7.4. So that's your 1 part. And then the other 2 and 2 of the 5 total parts is 14.8 and 14.8. So this added up is 37.5. Because this is 2, 2, and 1, so that's the 5 parts. And those 5 parts make up your 1 part total of textile medium. So that's how you do all the numbers, and that's the breakdown. So right now I'm just eyeing it. We're going 2 parts to 1 part. So this will be half as much as that when all the parts are added. So we just did our vegetable glycerin. Now we got to do our water and our vinegar. So vinegar is going to be half that. I'm just doing this all by eye. Half that, and then we'll double all that up with water. And I'll just get a bowl of water here. Okay. So we're just gonna do our 2 parts of water. That's looking good. Now, this ended up being a lot more than this, so this will be our textile medium. We're gonna actually not use that much of it. I've mixed too much, so that's not a problem since it's not been added to the paint. That's why I got a bunch of bowls so we could play with everything. I was initially going to put all the different parts in bowls so I could eye it better, but I got sloppy and lazy. Now I'm holding the phone and just trying to do this quickly. I don't know. It would have been probably better just to put everything in bowls so you can really see all the parts and all the breakdowns, like really solidly, visually speaking. But once I put the vegetable glycerin, I had to match that amount with water, and it quickly added up, and then do half that amount with the vinegar. So it just got to be a huge amount very quickly. But we can bounce back by making this our textile medium bowl and visually making it half of that coming out of this bowl. Even that looks kind of too much. That looks about right. Now we could add more or less, but you can't take it out once you add it. So you want to be conservative, I think. We can put that in, and then if it's still too thick, we can always add more textile medium. But you can't take textile medium out. So I don't want it to be too runny. It's a pretty big amount, I feel. Seems like it's too runny. But we could add a thickener. I mean, I screwed up. Well, it says 2-to-1, so it's like that should be right. But that's more runny than I'd like. Although technically, as far as runniness goes, I'd probably just want it the same consistency as the original acrylic was. So it's probably just fine. It might thicken over time as some of like the water evaporates, you know? Yeah, the water will evaporate over time. So I think I probably did a really good job here. I'm going to store this in a wet ones container, which has amazing airtightness as its property, because it has alcohol wipes in it, and that alcohol would evaporate very quickly, so it's super, super airtight. And I use wet ones all the time, and I save the bottles for storage or whatever. I don't save a lot of bottles, just maybe like 5 or 6 just for projects. So this will be a perfect use for that bottle. I'm pretty happy with that. It's starting to look better. So okay, and we got extra textile medium here. So I would say that's a win. And so I'll be able to use this for the automotive repair, and we'll use it for the leather car seat repair. Because it's textile medium, so basically what this is, it's acrylic paint that has been thinned down to some degree, and also it's been made more elastic so it doesn't crack. This could be used, this is how you make paint to put on shirts that you iron on after you do your artwork on a shirt, and it won't crack in the washer and dryer. The same principle applies with like a car seat. This won't crack. It'll have some stretchiness, some sponginess, a little bit of a rubberiness because of, I guess, the secret ingredient is this vegetable glycerin. So that's kind of the key. But it's not just the vegetable glycerin. Like I said, it's 2 parts vegetable glycerin, 1 part white vinegar, 2 parts water. And when you combine those 3 ingredients in those ways, you make textile medium. The textile medium is what you mix with your acrylic, 2 parts acrylic to 1 part textile medium, and that's what makes your elastic acrylic, so that it has elasticity. And so it's perfect for painting carpet stains or airbrushing a carpet. You just add more textile medium to thin it down more. If you want to airbrush it, you can paint it on. You can make paints like this to paint clothing, do artistic works on stuff that you have to put in the washing machine later. You heat set it with the iron after you use a heat gun or a blow dryer to set it to some degree. Then you really heat set it with the iron. So this is how you would make paints for decorative t-shirts or hats. And you could hand paint them or load this into a machine maybe. And you can use this to repair vinyl and leather or recoat leather shoes or whatever. So you could actually put this on black leather shoes in order to give it a new finish and bring back the black. You could make this in white to bring back the white of like your Nike shoe logo. You could like repaint that stuff. So this is very versatile. You can also use this to fix a couch or an office chair that's peeling. You know, when the fake leather starts peeling and chipping or getting cracks in it, you can fill the cracks and cure it and refill it and coat it all and spray it all. You could like coat it and sand it to get it all smooth again and fill all cracks. Sand it all smooth. You can put another pass of this and then pat it with hot glue that you stuck on a good piece of leather to get the texture back. Pat on the texture and then heat set it all. And then you can airbrush everything to blend it in real good around the surrounding area by just adding more of the textile medium to thin it. So this is very versatile at fixing leather and vinyl and making artistic stuff, fixing your car seats, whatever. So yeah, you can just buy this, but it's actually half the price. This is $4 for a 50 milliliter, and I can produce 50 milliliters using this tactic for $2. And this is from China, whereas that's $2 just from the store. This you might have to wait up to 3 months to get these at the $4 price point. If you buy it from America, this is like $10. But making your own, you can get the prices very low and get it just for $2 to make one of these worth of stuff. So if you're trying to make stuff in bulk or just cut down the cost, even over Chinese prices, you can get the price cheaper by making your own. And so that's why I'm doing it. I want to try fixing my couch and my car seats and a handful of other stuff with this. So, and respraying my carpeting. This can actually get rid of carpet stains by airbrushing the carpet once you mix the perfect color match. So it's very cool stuff to be able to mix and make your own. You can get custom colors, and that's the real big advantage. Since this is just plain black, it's almost worth just buying it. Since it's only cutting the price by half, you might buy it, but I'd have to wait in order to get the Chinese prices of $4 for the 50 milliliter size like this. I'd have to wait up to like a month to 3 months, whereas I got this very quickly for half that price. And just mixing it myself only took a couple minutes. But when you get into custom colors to fix carpeting or a worn down leather office chair or couch, then that's where the real savings comes. Or a car seat that's a certain custom color and you can't find the color, you can mix your own using these tactics. So it's actually a really powerful thing to know about.